Hi everybody, my name is Ashley and welcome to your Yoga Fusion class. For today's class, we're going to be using a yoga strap. So if you don't have a yoga strap at home, you can use a tie, you can use a rope, you can use a long tube sock, or any other item that you have at home that at least will provide you with some tension. So the one thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to use a resistance band, just in case that band does let go, you don't want to hurt yourself. The second thing we're going to need also if you have at home is a mini band like so. So the mini band has a loop and we'll be using that more towards stuff on the ground. So for today's class, remember we do want to get into a comfortable position first. So let's get lying down on the floor. And as you're here, I want you to get comfortable and I want you to relax your feet to either side and then relax your shoulders down from the ears, palms up to the ceiling. So once you've gotten into that position, I want you guys to close your eyes and relax your body from the head right down to your feet. So it's important that before we begin our practice today, that we let all of our thoughts and worries drift away from us with every single exhale. So as you inhale through your nose, it's important that we exhale all the negativity from our day out. Inhale positive thoughts and exhale anything that is worrying you. So let all that tension go and focus on your breath. Long inhales and long exhales. So when you inhale, remember you're inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that again. Inhale for 1. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's make those breaths a little larger now. Full inhale. And relaxing, letting it go. So with every breath that we take, you want to pretend that your body's becoming more and more weightless, as if we're floating on a cloud. So again, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your arms, relaxing the fingers, taking that weight off of your hips, off the legs, and off your feet. Just let your body drift away with every single breath. So we want our muscles to be nice and relaxed before we enter any of the yoga poses that we have today. Great work, everybody. So we're inhaling through your nose and exhale. So pay attention to how we're breathing. Is there any discomfort in the chest? Are we breathing through the chest? We want to avoid that. We want to breathe through our diaphragm. So if you're unsure of how we're breathing, you can always place one hand at your chest and one hand on your belly. Let's continue that breathing pattern here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. So you want to feel your belly rising and not your chest. Remember, many of us tend to breathe through the chest, which causes tension and tightness. And exhale, let it go. Let's do that one more time. Focus on the belly. Inhale. Belly rises. And exhale, belly flattens. And then relax. Great work. So now, bring your hands back to your side. And from here, what I want you to do is we're going to start by rolling out our feet. Rolling out your ankles. Full range of motion. And whatever direction you're going in now, we will change that direction and go in the opposite way. And other way. So again, we're creating mobility within our ankle joint, which is highly important for many of us. Do that 2 more times. And relax. And now you're going to point and drive the heels back into the body. So toes forward and back. So you're going to feel a little bit of lengthening happening in the front of your shins. Then as you pull your toes back towards your body, you're feeling that tension build behind your calves. 2 more. And then relax. Great job. Now wiggle out your legs. So you're going to create blood flow within the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. Just let the legs bounce. Very good. I know it feels kind of fun. Let it bounce. Staying on your hips, staying on the shoulders, staying with the back of your head on the mat. And then relax. Now we're going to bring our knees into our chest slowly, beginning with our right side first. So let's hold on to that right knee, and you can open your eyes if you wish. If you want to keep them closed, the permission is yours. And we do want to bring more awareness into our body now, since we are beginning to add some movement. And then switch. Other knee comes into the chest. Shoulders melt still into the floor. Taking that tension away. And let's go a little faster now. Right. Hold it. And left. Great job. Right. And left. Extend that foot. And hold. You've got 4 more. Let's go for 4. And hold. 3. And hold. 2 more. 2. 1 more time. Great work, everybody. And finish it off. And bring both feet down together. Now, melt your hands into the floor. Anchor your heels into the mat. And then lift your hips slowly. And hold your bridge. Now bring your arms up. Now try to bring your arms all the way down and all the way back up. So work on your shoulder mobility as well while we hold our bridge. Arms down. Great work. You've got 3 more. Keep the glutes contracted. Keep your lower back lifted off your mat. 2. 1 more. And bring your arms up. Drop your hips down. Now, with your shoulders, I want you to make circles going down and up. Open up the shoulder joint. So going one direction first. Loosen up the upper body. Really wake up your shoulders. Nicely done. Do that 1 more time. And let's go the opposite direction. Circle around and down. There we go. Really getting those muscles warmed up and ready for any pose that we have ahead. 1 more. Full inhale. And then bring your arms back down into your mat and hold. Great work, guys. Now, we're going to use our yoga strap for the first pose here. So again, we're just going to go into our hamstring stretch first. So you're going to place that yoga strap around the top of your foot. So you can keep your opposite knee bent like I have here. And the main thing here is that we want to promote permanent lengthening in all of our muscles. So by holding onto your yoga strap, you can angle and anchor your elbows into the mat. And remember, you want to keep your opposite knee bent, just so we're not lifting our hips off the mat. So I don't want to see anyone at home lifting their glutes up. We're not doing a bridge. So depending on what activities you did yesterday, you might notice your hamstrings are a little bit more tender, and that's okay. There's going to be good days and bad days in any practice. There's days where our muscles are nice and loose and limber, and there's days where our muscles are a little bit more tight. So be mindful of how you feel and just listen to your body and only go as far as we can. Now, I want you to extend that leg that was bent. Can you keep that lengthening? Can you keep your hip down on the floor? Try to pull a little closer into your body. Really absorb that stretch. Now, to make it harder, we're going to bring that leg across our body. Yes, straight leg. Now take that opposite arm and open up your chest. If you feel like that stretch is too intense, which it might be, you can always bend your knee and take away the strap. But if not, try to see if you can bring your foot right down to the floor or as far as you can, closer and closer. Nice opening in the hip, the back of the glutes. A well-deserved stretch, everybody. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up and bend your knee to release out of that stretch. We're going to do the same thing now on the other side. So again, realign your position. Get that leg up towards the ceiling. Place your band and your rope right around the mid ball of your foot. And again, starting off with our foot bent, because again, we want to keep our hips flat on the floor. As you inhale, see if you can bring your foot a little closer to you. Can you make that stretch a little bigger? And again, you want to feel all the sensations in various parts of your body as we hold all the different poses. So right now it's about the hamstrings, lower back, the calves. Breathing as you pull. Just enjoy it. Take that time for yourself. And now we're going to let that other leg go. See if your stretch changes. Can you still keep that same position, yes or no? If you need to back off that stretch a little bit, that's okay too. And now, again, we're going to bring that leg across our body and open up the chest. Really allow that stretch to happen right in the glutes, the mid-spine, the lower back. Deep exhales, and we're holding the poses much longer today because we were trying to go for a more permanent, relaxing stretch. Nicely done in 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot back up and bend your knees and take that strap away. Nice work. So now we're going to bend our knees to one side and gently allow us to push up. So once we're going into our position, we're going into our all four position. So starting off, hands are below your shoulders, knees are tucked under, right under the hips. You want your back to be as flat as we can and spread your palms out. So I don't want to see anyone's hands like this. I want you to spread your fingertips. Thumb to thumb, fingertips spread apart. Now we're going to round our back up, tucking your pelvis under, drawing it into your belly button. And then arch that back. Curve your tailbone up to the spine. So work on the mobility of your hips. Pelvic tilt, rounding the back. And opposite. So follow the natural spine, rounding and shortening. Deep breath. Let's go. Round and decompress. Do that 2 more times. Pressing away from the palms. And 1 more time. Curve the spine, round up, hold, and decompress, relax. So keeping your palms open again. We're gonna lift your toes up and off that floor. We're gonna lift our hips up and away from the ceiling, going into your downward facing dog. So keep in mind, if you're at home and you're wearing socks, or you're wearing just barefoot, or you have your yoga socks on, make sure that your feet are just a little bit wider than feet together. Press away from the hands. Push into the lower body. And if it does feel too intense for you to be in this inverted position, you can always come back down and come back up again. You can also bend and walk the dog. Flex your heels if they're not touching the floor. Nice work. Keep going. Now lift your left leg up and off the floor. Single leg. Hands up high. A little bit of shoulder strength needed right here. Press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to thread that knee through the body. And we're going into our pigeon pose. So that leg that we had up towards the ceiling is now down and on the floor. Heels in, and we're going to walk our elbows down. So when you're doing pigeon pose, remember, this might already be too much for you. If it is, you can stay up right here. But if not, elbows come down and resting your forehead right into your mat. Keeping that hip on the floor, and let's just enjoy that sensation. So pigeon pose is a great hip opener. Inner thighs, outer hips. Pay attention to where you feel any discomfort and tension. We want to let that all go. So the longer we hold it, the more enjoyable that stretch becomes. The more our bodies adapt to that new lengthened position. See if you can go a little further if your forehead's not already on your mat. Can you extend your arms further away? And let your chest rest right onto that thigh. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly allow yourself to come up. Raise your chest up slowly, and then we're gonna bring our foot back into our cat-cow position. Hands under the shoulders, going back into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips high to the ceiling. Open up the fingertips, spreading your arms apart. Fingertips are open. Drive those hips straight up and back towards the ceiling. And remember, do the same thing now on the opposite leg. So now you're going to raise that right leg up towards the ceiling. Deep breath. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thread it through the body. Going into your pigeon pose again. So notice my hip right now. It's currently off the mat. I need you guys to bring that hip down. Relax the tip of your toes. Stay here or slowly begin to walk it down. And it's okay to get into each deepened position as we progress and as your body gets more comfortable in holding those positions. And now bring your forehead down if your body lets you. And if you can, extend your arms all the way forward. Chest right onto the thigh. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly come up And now bring that knee back. Great work, everybody. So now the next part of our pose, I want your hands below the shoulders again. We're walking our feet straight back and holding for your high plank. So again, we're adding a little bit of core right here. Arms are straight, right beneath the shoulders, dropping your hips. So I don't want to see anyone here. You want to lower and squeeze. Just enjoy that position. So it's not a stretch, it's a strengthening pose. Now for those at home who want to try and challenge yourself, lift your left leg up. Hold. Keeping your hips down. 5, 4, 3, 2, plate that foot down. Let's do the other side. Right side comes up. Hold it. Hips down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back. Keep holding. Feeling that tension build. Now we're gonna slowly chaturanga down, elbows under. Relax your toes and give me a nice open cobra stretch. Lift your chin off that chest. Really awaken the front part of our body. Yes. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows come down and hold. So now once you're here, we're going to go into our back extension. So bring your hands nice and wide by your temples. Keep your feet glued to the floor. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. If you find this too difficult, remember it is okay to place your hand on the floor and continue that same motion like so. But if not, I want you guys to relax and let's strengthen our backs together. So we all focus so much on crunches and abdominals, but our back is more important. Helps keep us upright, nice and tall. 2 more. Last exhale and release. So as we hold that position, now I want you guys to bring your feet close to your hips, grabbing at the toes. And remember, I'm wearing shoes, so you can't see me grabbing my toes, but I'm grabbing right at the tip. And when you lift, going into your boat pose, squeeze and open up the chest. Open up the front side of your body. Press as high as you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Keep holding on to your quads. Bring those heels close into the glutes. Give me that big exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax your legs down. Great work, guys. Now, placing your hands directly under the chin. We're going to focus on our right and left sides at a time. Lift your right leg up and just hold. Keep that hip pressed into the mat and focus only on lifting from the glute. So we're not lifting our hip. We're lifting just from the glute. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Good job, guys. Relax your hips. Now do the same thing on the other side. Lift, contract. Hold that single leg up. Deep breath. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now take your arms all the way out in front of you. As you exhale, let's reach both of our arms and our legs together. Hold it. Inhale and exhale. Core is tight. Arms are floating. Legs are floating too. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. So again, hands come back under. We're going to go into child's pose. Drive your hips straight back. Extend that reach as far as you can forward. Sit into the hips. Open up the shoulders. Enjoy that stretch. Give your low back a break. Remember, this is a resting pose, so anytime you need to, this is always a good pose to go into if you need a break. And slowly come back up, and we're coming into our high lunge position. So take that right leg forward, keep that left foot back. We're gonna lift up, and now reach your arms up to the ceiling. This is a little bit of strength and endurance. Hold that high lunge. Arms up to the ceiling, extended right over the shoulders. Deep exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that knee down. Relax that toe. Bring your arms down. Now push back into that heel. And you're going to reach down, flat back. If you have yoga blocks at home, you can always place your hand on a yoga block or bring your arms right down. Just, you don't want to do what I'm doing right now. You want to squeeze the shoulder blades back, flat back. Maintain a neutral spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other side. So switching feet, take the other leg forward, tuck that toe under, lift your body weight up, extend those arms up, high lunge. Let's go. So again, you're opening up your hip flexor, but you're also strengthening that other quad. Stay low for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, relax that toe, push that heel up. And again, flat back, reach down, chest open, core is tight. Yes. So again, your muscles will get much warmer through every single pose that we do today. And then slowly come back and relax it here. So now, once we're still in that kneeling position, we are going to get back down onto our mat. But now we're going to need that booty band. Okay, so place it around both of your feet at the lower part of your ankles. So we're going into a side plank first. Remember, side plank option 1 on your knees. Side plank option 2 on your toes. You can also do it with shoulder or on your hand. So if you're on your shoulder, looks like so. If you're on your hand, looks like so. So it's totally up to you on how you want to do this side plank. So we're starting off on our left side first. Open up in 3, 2, 1, and hold it. Staying still, arm up to the ceiling. Hold. So adding that plank is always a great option for the obliques. Challenge our shoulder stability. Keep those palms up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down slowly. Great job. Now keep your body upright and tall. We're going to lift and drop. Good work. So remember, working the outer hips. As you bring that leg up, we will do that side plank twice. Lift and drop. There we go. So again, you want to squeeze right on that side. If you don't have a booty band, remember, just lift and tap. Focus on the sensation that you're feeling. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Great. Now we're going back to that side plank, arm up, palm down. So again, now for this option, I'm going to go into my plank in the tall position just to show the variation in my body positioning. So your hand is directly below the shoulder. Watching your base of support. Exhale through that pose. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come down. Support the body. Feet together. Now lift. Again, this is your second round. Breathe out. Push up and push down for 8, 7, 6. You've got 5 more. Breathe and lower. 4, 3, final 2. There we go. One more time. Woo, and relax. All right, guys, we're going to switch. Other side. Same thing. Side plank and outer hips. In 3, 2, 1. Pick your position. Hand up. Hips are forward. Relax that bottom hand. Hands above. Again, contracting right from the middle in the inside. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, resting at the shoulder. Now lift and drop. Lift and drop. Squeeze and down. For 8, touch. 7, let it go. 6, give me 5 more. 5 and down. 4, exhale. 3, give me 2 more. 2, last one. Woo, relax. All right, guys, remember the same option. Palm down or on the shoulder. 3, 2, let's go. Hands up, hand below the shoulder. Find your strength. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down slowly. Elbow comes back below that shoulder again. Final time for the band. For 10, and down. 9, let it go. 8, 7, push. 6, 5, 4 to go. 4, 3, 2 more reps. 2, last one, and relax. Take that band off. Now, we're gonna sit nice and tall. Relax the feet. We're gonna place this band in and around the palms. We're gonna strengthen our shoulders. So right now you're fighting that band. And when you're ready, we're gonna pulse it out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now, as we do that, we're going to stay in that seated position, upright and tall. We're going to pulse our arms all the way up and then all the way back down. We're ready in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pulse. Bring your arms up. Breathe. Yes. And then bring it back. There we go. Bring it up. You're going to feel those shoulders, guys. Come on. Overhead and down. If you don't have the mobility, only go as far as you can. Nice work. Do that one more time fully. All the way up. And then again, all the way back down. And hold. Ooh, everyone feel that, right? Yes, I hope so. So, place that band down. We're going to slowly bring ourselves up into a standing position. So again, this is the first time all class that we're getting upright. So we're taking our left leg forward, my right leg comes back. I want that toe forward, and you're gonna notice my back hip is slightly turned down and rotated. We're gonna press forward into our warrior, palm forward, palm back, and looking forward. Nice hip opener. Deep exhale, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse. Hands up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come back forward. Now you're gonna tilt, straighten out that leg, going into your triangle pose. Remember, you want to keep this toe facing out. That's it. Nice big stretch, guys. You got it. Nice pose. Long body. Create length within our bodies. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out of that stretch. Let's turn to the other side. So same thing. Turn that hip out. Other heel turns in. Lengthen your arms first. Turn your body. Go into warrior 2. Gaze is forward. Hips are open. Twist your body. We're not holding our breath. We're exhaling through those positions. Get a little deeper. Knee stays behind your toes. Now go into reverse. Arm comes up. Look towards your palm. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come back. Straighten out that leg. Rotate the chest open. Remember, it's all about opening the chest, opening your shoulders, opening your heart. Keep that hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up and turn your foot back. So now you're going to keep your hips open. We're going to go into a ragdoll pose. I want you to fold forward and let the palm just relax. Make your body as light as possible. You can either bring your hands together. I want you to swing from side to side. That's it. If you want, you can always just let your arms drop, or you can hold your elbows. Just sway into each of the hips. And then bring your hands back down. Slowly bring your feet together and hold that forward flexion. So again, it's always about flexion and extension. Straighten out the back of your knees. So from the side, back is flat, chest is open. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to inhale your arms up. Bring your hands up overhead and go into a mini back bend. Remember, you know your flexibility. If you can go a little further back, go for it. You can also place your hands in the small of your back and lift your heart. 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring your arms back down. And now let's bring it to a traditional mountain pose. So your heart rate's going to be up a little higher now. So it's my job now to help us cool down before we go about the rest of our day. So feet slightly shoulder, palms up, relax your shoulders, closing your eyes right here, relaxing your fingertips. And again, we're going to go from the bottom all the way up to our head to relax. So as we stand up, remember your blood is still circulating all the way throughout our bodies. Our muscles have been stretched. They've been strengthened. So right here, we want to unwind and decompress. Let's take the final 5 minutes just to focus on yourself and all the good things that are in our lives. Bring awareness to standing in a still position. So for some of you, this position might be a little bit discomforting. So you can also sit down or go into your corpse pose on the mat. Be aware of the stillness that you feel within your body. Is your body standing completely still? Or do you feel like you're swaying in the wind? Inhale nice and tall, lengthening your spines up to the ceiling and up to the sky. Then as you exhale, imagining the blood flow going right down to the feet and into and rooting into the ground. Inhaling tall and exhaling back into the floor. So again, as you hold this pose, just enjoy the time for yourself. The final few moments where there's no work to do. We're focusing on all of our energy just on yourself. As we breathe, I want you guys to think of 5 positive things that's happened this week. It can be the weather. Maybe you enjoyed the sunshine that we've had, the warm temperature. Maybe you got a nice phone call from a friend. You're able to laugh with some friends and family. Now give me 2 more breaths right here. And last breath in. And last breath out. And I want you guys to open up your eyes and bring awareness back to your body and space. Let's bring our hands together and place them at your heart center. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed your Yoga Fusion class. I hope you feel so much more aware of your body position and in tune with yourself, and you're able to relax and unwind with me. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.